Hello mathematicians, I hope by the end of this video you can say I can use data from a random sample to draw inferences about a population with an unknown characteristic of interest. Let's look at a few examples here. These examples are going to be coming straight off of Delta Math, and this video is going to be focusing on using dot plots and interpreting these dot plots, okay? So it says the students in a class collected data on the number of minutes some of them spend brushing their teeth every day. That data is shown in the dot plot below. How many students were surveyed? So each dot represents a student that was surveyed. So there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 students surveyed. Each dot represents a student that was surveyed. This one here says the graph represents the results of a survey in which the number of students reported how many letters were in their last name. What was the shortest name length? Okay, so each dot represents a student that responded. So there was one student that responded that they had 4 letters in their last name. Similarly, there were 2 students that represented 10 letters in their last name. So the number of letters is shown here, and the number of times it happens is each dot, okay? So 1, even though 3 is the smallest number on this number line, there's no dot above it. So that is not the minimum. 4 is going to be the shortest name length right here. So now given this dot plot, it asks what is the most common name length? So we can see right here the only name length that had more than one response was 6. There was 2 people with 6 letters in their name. Okay, so 6 is the most common name length. So it says the dot plot below represents the number of goals scored by the boys soccer team in every game so far this season. How many times did the team score 4 goals? So we look at 4 goals right here. That happened 1, 2, and 3 times. So this says the dot plot below represents the number of goals scored by the girls soccer team in every game so far this season. How many times did the team score less than 2 goals? So it's less than, we are not including 2 goals, so less than that would be 1, 2, 3, and 4 times they scored less than 2 goals. It says the dot plot below represents how long it takes students in 9th grade math to get to school every morning. What was the range of commute time? So our maximum is 45 and our minimum is 5, so our range is going to be 45 minus 5, which is going to be 40. So 40 is our range. So that is it on our video on interpreting dot plots. I hope by now, with a little bit of practice, you can say I can use data from random samples to draw inferences about a population with an unknown characteristic of interest.